Another big day in cryptocurrency. We've seen some fantastic news coming out, not only for HBAR holders, but indifferently for XRP holders as well. We're going to break down what's been going on in today and why we suddenly are even more bullish on XRP. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Let's get into it. So welcome back, everybody. Let's take a look at the overall market and then dive into the exciting news that we got today and why ultimately we should be even more bullish on XRP than we have been recently. So the overall market, 2.44 trillion, about 0.08%. So we're seeing a little bit of a move. We actually retested 67,000 on BTC twice, but did get rejected as we test that 0.5 Fibonacci level. But Ethereum holding at 3,200, and we see XRP there at 55 cents. Now, the story of the day, if we were to put this into order of gains, look at Hedera, HBAR 46.5% up on the day. And we'll talk a little bit about that as we get further into this video. However, there is some very good news, namely some big announcements coming from the XRP settlement discussion. Lots of people expected that we would get the announcement, but we kind of are getting into a world where we're expecting potentially a sub $10 million agreement. What does that look like? We may even see that before the weekend, which would be super good news when it comes to XRP. However, the drama is escalating on the back of what we talked about yesterday. SEC lawyers walking out. And again, a couple of interesting statements here. It says Ripple has filed a motion to strike new expert materials the SEC submitted in support of its motion for remedies and entry to the final judgment. The Ripple lawyers have argued, quote, the parties engaged in more than 3 months of remedies discovery. During that time, Ripple served a supplemental expert report on disgorgement and the SEC disposed Ripple's disgorgement expert. The SEC waited until the filings of its remedies motion to submit the Fox Declaration, setting forth its remedies theories and calculations. They continue. It says the Fox Declaration contains accounting analysis and substantive conclusions about remedies that the Federal Rule of Civil Procedures and this court's order require the SEC to disclose during discovery. The SEC's ultimate submission is precisely the type of sandbagging that Rule 37C1 is designed to prevent. What does it mean? Ultimately, the SEC, once again, up to stuff they shouldn't do, really trying to bully Ripple, bully tactics here where they absolutely submit things at the very last minute. And we also have seen those two lawyers walk out. They are done. They don't want any part of it, all down to the fact that ultimately they're doing things they shouldn't be. We saw that with Debtbox. We talked a little bit about that in my previous video. However, there is furthermore some pretty big news today. And that is the fact that we finally see the tokenization on Hedera with ARKXX and Overnight.io making major milestones in asset management. And that is all driven by Blackrock. Now, why is this important? Well, we already know that Blackrock and Brad Garlinghouse have actually had discussions. There was a discussion on CNBC News about Brad saying that the ETF discussion was open with Blackrock, as well as we already know tokenization of assets is being discussed. And we equally know that Ripple and their XRPL is all about tokenization. We even have the automated market maker upgrade that's come to it. So this is big news. It's fantastic for everyone over on the Hedera blockchain. And I absolutely love it when people are making money. But this indifferently does support the XRP movement as well. And we know where XRP wants to go. We know the desire from the team. And we know ultimately that we want to see BlackRock and these big investors absolutely bullish on the macroeconomic of crypto. Why? Because ultimately the SEC does what BlackRock says. And I think this is where it certainly gets interesting when it comes to XRP, the settlement, and everything else. And that's why people are giving some pretty insane price predictions. If we consider the tokenization market, we could reach trillions. An XRP worth $1,000 would be peanuts. Now, I don't necessarily subscribe to the $10,000 narrative for XRP, but I certainly subscribe to a potential 3-figure XRP, and I certainly subscribe to a 2024, 25 early on. Certainly $25, $30, $35 XRP could be pretty on the cards if everything goes as it is. And we already know there is desire around partnerships, whether that be integrated into banking systems, financial institutions, or ultimately just global payments. We know that it's already there. It's already been built. It's already been set up. And I think these are just some icing on the cake ahead of that settlement. And that is the key crux right now. That's what everybody's looking for. Is it sub 10 million? Is it 2 billion? we'll have to wait and see. But what's going on with the price? Well, look, the price down about 1.2%. We actually got a very good move the last week or so. You can see this consistent move to the upside. Now, what we do see and do notice here is our MACD trend at the bottom has flipped bullish and the green is coming through, which is definitely a showcase of an upward momentum trend when it comes to XRP price. Likewise, RSI trending as well. Now, history does have a tendency to repeat itself. You can see the little pullbacks followed by the green candle, pullback followed by, we hope, another green candle. Once again, retesting the 200 exponential moving average and breaking back above these two lines, the pink and blue, showcasing the simple moving average, giving us an indication. We do need this line to reverse and start to come out, as well as this one would showcase an upward trend aligned to the MACD, giving us some positive price action. But for me, we have to stay very close to the news. We've got to stay very close to anyone connected with the SEC and the Ripple case, because I think we're going to see something very soon when it comes to a settlement. There is too much going on. There is too much noise going on, which always tends to lead to an outcome. And I, for one, am bullish on a settlement sub $10 million for Ripple and the XRP token. And I think we'll see a dollar very quickly post that settlement. As ever though, let me know what you think in the comments down below. What do you think of the HBAR? What do you think of XRP? And ultimately, what's your view on Blackrock? And as ever, don't forget, hit that like and subscribe button so you stay up to date with everything going on in this bull market. And don't forget, come and join my token that we're launching on the base chain in the next couple of months. Marbit, link in the description. Come and join the Telegram and get up to date with everything going on. Until the next time, see you soon. Bye-bye.